Captains, as the temperature outside drops and the length of each day grows increasingly shorter, Black Friday arrives in World of Warships like a generous sailor on payday. You're in for an appetizing feast of delectable discounts and tempting offers. And of course, the headliner of the event will be this year's Black Squadron, which is made up of the most popular ships among our players. So here we are. Please welcome Soviet Tier VIII aircraft carrier Chkalov. One squadron, one powerful attack. German Tier VIII cruiser Mainz, gunslinger extraordinaire. Italian Tier X cruiser Napoli, a true master of melee. And dynamic American Tier IX aircraft carrying battleship Kearsarge. Japanese Tier VI destroyer Shinonome has also been included into the Black Squadron 2022, but more on that later. And now, let's get to know our heroes up close. As I mentioned earlier, Chkalov continues the concept of researchable Soviet aircraft carriers. One squadron, one powerful attack. The ship is armed with squadrons of torpedo bombers, dive bombers, and skip bombers. Like other Soviet aircraft carriers, Chkalov is capable of inflicting damage from afar with the help of her torpedo bombers and skip bombers, allowing you to spend as little time as possible within the enemy's air defense coverage. The aircraft carrier also has good concealment, allowing you to take up an advantageous position and make quick, short sorties. Mainz in World of Warships is a representation of a German project of a cruiser with 150mm guns known as the K-Cruiser. This was developed in the mid-1930s based on the Admiral Hipper-class ships shortly after the construction began. Her main gameplay feature comes in a unique combination of fast-firing guns of the kind you might expect from a light cruiser and the survivability of a heavy cruiser. Her versatile main battery allows Mainz to be effective at any range, and her enhanced shells help her stand up to ships of all types. Italian Tier X cruiser Napoli is a project for a large heavy cruiser armed with 254mm guns developed by Ansaldo in the second half of the 1930s. In World of Warships, Napoli is an excellent medium to close-range fighter. The cruiser stands out for her decent armor and concealment, accurate secondary armament with SAP shells, the exhaust smoke generator consumable, and her ability to launch 4 torpedoes from each side up to a distance of 13.5 kilometers. In medium-range engagements, American Tier IX battleship Kearsarge gets top marks. This ship is based on a unique project for a powerful aircraft-carrying battleship developed in the United States in the second half of the 1930s. Kearsarge's main battery, represented by 12 406mm guns housed in 4 turrets, is distinguished by its large salvo weight and long reload time. The ship's aerial component is represented by a squadron of attack aircraft with large HP pools but a small attacking flight. The aircraft are armed with tiny TIM rockets, high chances of starting fires, and good armor penetration. These beautiful ships in stylish black designs will be available individually in the Armory as standalone ships, or all as part of one very enticing bundle in the premium shop. At the same time, Black Friday brings sequential bundles that hold various rewards to the Armory. You can look forward to obtaining regular and premium Black Friday containers, Days of Warships premium account, coal, credits, free and elite XP, containers with economic bonuses, and other useful items. And the final reward for those who collect and open all the bundles will be this ravishing specimen. Tier VI Japanese destroyer Shinonome with a port slot and a commander with 6 skill points. In her sleek black finish, she can now truly live her best life as a torpedo ninja. Thanks to her classy camouflage and the colossal stopping power of 3 triple-tube torpedo launchers, Shinonome can perform devastating attacks while remaining invisible to her opponents. Let me remind you that all the ships of the Black Squadron 2022 except Shinonome, as well as all the ships from last year's promotions except Dunkirk, can also be found in the Armory and the Premium Shop. And what's Black Friday without huge discounts and special combat missions with special rewards? We've prepared 5 new patches and flags that will be awarded for completing special tasks at the helm of the new Black ships. In addition, a special chain of combat missions will be available to everyone. Completing it will bring you up to 5 Black Friday 2022 containers. And 5 more you'll be able to obtain via the free Battle Pass, effective throughout Update 0.11.10. Also, if you've purchased a Black Squadron 2022 ship and own its regular version, or if you receive one before the end of this promotion, then you'll gain access to a special task that will reward you with doubloons. You can find the full event details in the dedicated article on our website. Prepare your port, captains. Black Friday is here.